Number 1 is Mystic Knight, owned by Louis A. Sella. Trained by Riley Mott, ridden by David Cabrera. Two is Full Charge, racing for Paradise Farms Corporation and Thurman Racing. Mike Maker trains and Isaac Castillo rides. Three is Penny Lauer's Strong Tide, trained by Michael Lauer and ridden by Ricardo Santana Jr. Number 4 is Warrant, owned by Twin Creeks Racing Stables, LLC. Trained by Brad Cox and ridden by Flavian Pratt. Calibrate is number 5. He's owned by Josh Engel, trained by Cody Rosine with Francisco Arrieta. Rounding out the field is number 6, Lone Rock. He's owned by Flying P Stable, R.A. Hill Stable, and Flying Partners. Robertino Diodoro trains, Ramon Vasquez rides. They're off on their 1.5-mile journey in the Temperance Hill, and Warrant wants to set that pace, and Warrant goes right to the lead. There goes Lone Rock, and the veteran's long-distance runner moves up into a more prominent second. Strong Tide third. Calibrate gets out in fourth. Full Charge is fifth, and Mystic Knight will settle at the back end of the field as they come around to the top of the stretch for the first time. Flavian Pratt and Warrant have the lead here by a half length. And up on the outside, Lone Rock and Ramon Vasquez are next and second. And then it's a little bit of a gap, 2 lengths or so. And Calibrate is racing 3 deep through the stretch the first time. Back to the inside, Strong Tide is running in fourth. And Full Charge is alongside him. Mystic Knight remains the trailer. They have 1 lap to the finish. And Warrant and Lone Rock, the top 2 wagering choices, and they are going neck and neck, if you will, into that clubhouse turn. Their second of 3 turns, Warrant with the advantage here, and they're getting into a good rhythm up front. Warrant leads at a half to 3/4 of a length. Lone Rock is second by a good 3.5. Calibrate remains chasing them from third. Strong Tide is getting a ground-saving trip from Santana on the inside and racing in fourth. And Full Charge is outside of him. Mystic Knight remains the trailer as they advance up the backstretch here in the Temperance Hill. A short lead for Warrant, and Lone Rock is just outside of him. Warrant still leads it by a neck, and Strong Tide and Lone Rock, rather, to the outside is next and second, and then Strong Tide on the inside, and Calibrate race as a team, and they are 2 lengths off the lead. And then the back 2, Mystic Knight's out of the trailer spot. Full Charge is trailing the field. Warrant leads Lone Rock. It's only a head advantage now. And they come to the top of the short stretch, and they are quickening up front. And Lone Rock and Warrant, they've been close throughout. Warrant was setting the pace, and Lone Rock is right to his outside, and Calibrate sits outside as they straighten away for the short stretch run. And from between horses, Lone Rock, and here is Calibrate up on the outside, and Calibrate is going to get there in the marathon. Calibrate is going to win the Temperance Hill and win it going away from Lone Rock and Warrant, and then came Strong Tide fourth. Entering the infield winner's circle, Calibrate. That's a riding triple today for Francisco Arrieta. That's the first stakes winner for Cody Rosine. Calibrate is a bay 5-year-old gelding by Distorted Humor from the Dynaformer mare Glamour and Style, bred by the Don Alberto Corporation in Kentucky and owned by Josh Engel. Going the 1.5 miles in 2 minutes 31.79 seconds. We welcome to the winner's circle, making the presentation to the winning team of Calibrate, Duke, and Cindy Fakori.
Trainer Cody Rosine scoring his first Oaklawn Stakes victory in today's Temperance Hill. Great ride by jockey Francisco Arrieta. Now, was that kind of the game plan? Did you figure those second and third place finishers would kind of duke it out on the front end?
Cisco's rode him plenty. He's win on him. I didn't actually tell him anything. So I legged him up and said good luck.
30-1 upset, beating a very, very solid group and a master marathoner. What is next for this phenomenal horse?
Well, we really were just trying this race. The distance is so weird where they either like it or they don't. So I really have to give a lot of credit to the owner, Josh Engel, who's also a friend of mine. He wanted to try it. I said, why not? And we got nothing left to lose, and so we gave it a shot, and he ran well beyond expectations. So really, really thrilled.
Well, again, Cody Rosine getting his first Oaklawn Stakes victory. A phenomenal meeting for you, sir, and we look for that to continue through.
Yeah, it's been good the last few weeks, so hopefully we can keep it going.
We'll Calibrate scoring the big upset in today's Temperance Hill Stakes.